Hey guys, this is William. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Chase Reiner. That's right, I'm going to be talking about Chase Reiner and things I've learned from him, things I've improved based off of my knowledge of what I had learned from him, and where I'm at this point in my journey as an SEO or as an agency owner. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. One of the things I learned from Chase Reiner was one of the very first things he gives away, and one of the things I know he still gives away, is an Excel sheet with all the largest SEO groups. And he always said, go join those groups. A lot of you go and join those groups, but what you're not doing, and one of the things I implemented was I started going to the groups, and he said, just ask questions and answer questions. So what happens when you start asking questions and answering questions is then you become known as, if you will, the group expert. Everybody's going to want to start coming to you because you're the guy they keep seeing name pop up, or lady who keeps popping up. Instead of saying, hey, I'm an SEO expert, or hey, DM me, or hey, PM me, no one gives a shit about that until, as Chase had told me, until people actually care and see how much you care about them as a business owner. The problem with most SEOs and a lot of SEOs, they just tell people and scream at people, hey, I know SEO, but the fact is they don't know how much you actually know about their business, about their niche, how much do you actually care about them versus just making a quick buck. And there are several things that Chase taught me, and I want to show you guys this. So one of the very first things that he showed me and he taught me was, go get my spreadsheet for the largest SEO groups. What are you going to do? I'm going to go into these groups, and ask questions, right? That's the second thing. Go into the groups, ask questions, and then the third thing you're going to do is you're going to answer questions. Very simple. When you go into groups, there's a little search bar in the top right hand side. You can literally type in the words like assistance, help, rankings, suspended, all types of different words that you could use to look up phrases or questions where people are asking questions and saying, hey, my GMB is suspended. Hey, I need local help in getting my website ranked. And you answer these questions instead of saying, what most people do is they do this. They say, I am an SEO expert, or DM me, PM me, or hi dear, my favorite one, or do you need reviews, or would you like my free newsletter? No one gives a shit about any of this until what? Until they know how much you care. Until they know how much you care, they're not going to want to know. This is one of the things that Chase taught me. So what I started doing, I started going into these groups, answering questions, and when I started doing that, I noticed that people actually started giving a shit. For example, we come over here in Facebook and we go, let me look at all my groups. So just for example, we go here to groups and I type in SEO, and it's going to pull up all the different groups, right? These are all my groups I've joined, etc. I can go on to example for, let's say, SEO Signal Labs. Go to this little search bar right here and just literally type in the word help. And you're going to see all these different questions that people have. And all you literally have to do is go in here and answer questions. The more you're in these groups answering questions, the more people are going to come into your inbox and say, hey, I saw you replied to my question in said group. And then you know what's magically going to happen is you're going to start making money. So instead of chasing the money starts coming to you. Now, let's get into the next thing I learned from Chase Reiner. Now, after doing all that, what's the next step? The next thing I learned when working with him was we'd started up, I remember it was me, I believe JJ, Dustin, and Chase, and I believe one other person was teaching in his classes I was teaching local SEO, and after teaching, one of the things he asked me was, well, how do you think you did, William? And I always was like, well, I think it did all right. And he said, this is one of the things he taught me, and this is one of the reasons why I really started doing more YouTube and really going on and doing 1-2 videos a day a lot of times, is he said, dumb it down. What do I mean dumb it down? Take it down to a 3rd to 4th grade level of understanding. What do I mean by that? It's very simple. Okay? If you need someone to log into a website, give them the URL. Tell them how to enter in their username and password. Tell them step by step by step by step what to do. And that's one of the things I learned from him. Now, the thing that I added into it, he does the spreadsheets a lot, and what I added into it was I go, okay, how can I systemize my SEO? How can I systemize it so I know, for example, if I have 5 employees, all 5 of them quit, which I have had, 3 or 4 employees quit before me in the past, so I know this works. How can I make sure that I can replace them and automatically pick right back up and get them trained? You have to develop an SOP, or standard operating procedure. And so that's what we get into next. So I literally developed over 200 plus SOPs. The SOPs cover everything from just SEO, how to do an audit, how to do internal linking, content SOPs or standard operating procedures, how to do pay-per-click, Facebook, TikTok, all types of SOPs, and they're all in here. Every one of these are also then tied over to an ebook. Okay, not only that, I'm working on walkthrough videos, spreadsheets for every single one of them. And every single one of these is a step-by-step guide in how to do whatever your heart's desire may be, whether that's SEO, whether that is how to use rank math, how to use Yoast, how to use all-in-one SEO, how to use Squirrely, whatever it may be. I have a SOP for it. Another beautiful thing that why I developed this is, for example, if you want to develop an SOP but you don't know how to, you just simply submit an SOP request. They enter in their name, email, and what type of SOP they would want. And we will sit here and we will develop that for you. So I hope in today's video you learned some things. These are some things I had learned from Chase back a couple of years ago. It's really what helped take my business to a whole nother level, was when I learned how to systemize my SEO, and I did that through my SOP system. And I've been at this for over 2 years with just trying to develop the SOP system, and I've been doing SEO for over 20. So number one thing, what do? Go into the largest SEO groups, ask questions, answer questions, and then do what? Break it down to a 3rd or 4th grade level so that they can understand. And I trust you. I'm telling you, people, instead of you having to go, hey, DM me, hey, PM me, I'm an SEO expert, they'll be harassing you in your Facebook Messenger, begging to give you money. Why? Because most of the people out there, quote unquote, doing SEO aren't answering questions, aren't helping people. If you will just show people how much you care, they will adore you. So until next time, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much. You be blessed.
I have so many SEOs that hate me and say that I'm stealing their methods. They bitch and they cry, labeling me SEO Black Hat. Was a nobody, now I'm at the top. Most wanted, most loved, bad business owners, and hated by most SEO opponents. You think you're an SEO god, but you're an SEO fraud. Guess I'm the SEO devil, shout fuck the SEO guys. White hat SEO doesn't make sense, going with the goody goodies. Up in